Hello friend, welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. New customer here in the shop. Never worked on this vehicle yet. Never met the owner yet either. 2016 Toyota Highlander XLE 4-wheel drive. It's a new customer. They drop off the vehicle in the morning, so I didn't meet her or them. And before taking it in for 150,000 miles service, because that's what they requested. They said, hey, our vehicle needs 150,000 miles service. It's a 2016. I said, okay, what's the service history? Who did touch that in the past? And the owner said, well, it was these oil places. Oil places. They were putting hands on it. I'm like, oh my, that's a problem. And I have to, for them to look in detail on everything. So, right here you can see I'm performing the automatic transmission service, which the drain plug is on the bottom. But there was already problem. These oil stops or whoever they are, they already damaged. They did damages, which I cannot fix today because these parts are not available. And that's the warning for everybody, all of you guys. I know I keep saying it again, but please don't go to these charlatans. We confirmed again that they have no right to touch these Toyotas, and this is why. So I started draining the transmission, removed the plug, but I know, because I work on Toyotas only, few Hondas for closest friends, I also service for them, but I know we have to use ATFWS. You don't have to remember it, because the plug, the filler plug, which is right there, it tells you, hey, it's WS, but hopefully you have your, can you read it on it? Yep, WS, it's upside down. WS, right here. Yeah, you can see it, right? So we have another phone call, so I will post a video and see who's calling. Where were we? So not only these oil places will not use ATFWS fluid, but they have no clue what they are doing, and they already damaged part of this. So you remove the plug on the bottom, which I already shown 3 times, 4 times, and you get a little bit of fluid out. Why? Well, because there is this plastic thing. It's screwed inside. It's right there. And that has to be removed too. What is this? Well, on this sealed transmission, this is overflow pipe, which sits in the pan like this. And you are under certain conditions you will fill the transmission with a little bit more fluid than you, little bit, not too much, a little bit more. You will run it on the operating temperature. There is a range of operating temperature. You have to measure the temperature, and then you will open this plug on the bottom. This pipe is inside like that, right? If that was the bottom of the pan, it sits inside. And what will overflow at that temperature, you will wait until it slows down to the trickle, and then you close the tranny, your level is set, and the service is done. Well, I knew this is inside, but somebody completely damaged the plastic. These tools don't fit in it anymore. I had to try every single screwdriver I have here, and every single one of them got soaked by the fluid coming out of that tranny on it. I made a mess. It sprayed on me, on my glasses and everything, because the screwdrivers are slippery as you keep working on it. So yeah, complication. I will not put it back. The dealer doesn't have it immediately for sale. There could be different colors also, so the plastic is completely stripped because somebody probably didn't use correct tools. Maybe they didn't use the metric tools and they used the SAE, the standard for USA. I don't know, guys, but this is ongoing experience. When you let these butchers touch these cars, they keep butchering them, damaging them. They are in a hurry. They don't know what they are doing, which is understandable. If you go to the service, like an oil stop or something, which tries to maintain every single vehicle underneath the sun, we are not surprised, neither you, neither me, that they don't know all of it. And they damage stuff, correct? So this needs to be ordered. At the next service it needs to be replaced and put in, because it's not available today. And yeah, to put it back in the pan, well, you will lose again all the fluid. So they can either come back in 1 week and it can be done, but this is just for measuring. I believe they came in the different length and the color, so you have to be careful when you try to fix this or order it from the dealer. Obviously, you will use your VIN number. That's the only correct way to deal with it. However, be careful, different length, different colors. It's extremely important. So I just wanted to share that with you. Ongoing frustration. It took me way longer than I was supposed to. As I said, I made a huge mess. Everything was full of oil. And as I'm trying to spin it, it sprayed on me. So I don't like people who don't care or they have no knowledge to touch these cars, because then we end up fixing it. We end up having problems. I'm not going to charge the customer for extra time. However, I will clearly discuss that, what I found. And they will know about this. The oil was absolutely black. That's the remainings of it. How do I know what I will put in it? Well, fortunately, I was catching it in the pan, in that pan, and not in the caddy. So I knew, fortunately, I started it instead of coming direct here, yeah. I use for these trannies always that pan, because I want to show the people the condition of the fluid, so they have a trust that the service was needed. And that was the reason I had it in the pan, and therefore I measured the volume which I came out. It will be not absolutely perfectly done by the book, by the procedure, but I already poured inside exactly what came out. Did you think you will get rid of me easily? No. I also recommended the transfer case service, where the drain is right here. That's easy to get to, 24 millimeter. And over there is the GL5. Do you see that? So that 24 has already chewed up the edges. It's a difficult access. People will try to do it from here, but that doesn't work. I'm using super long in extension and 6.24 socket. I'm always coming through here, and that's easy to get to, and you will not damage anything. But I also said, hey, your rear diff, it's a 4-wheel drive vehicle, you need a rear diff oil. Well, look how that filler on the top, how that bolt is chewed up in pieces. I can't believe this. Do you see that? This is how it's supposed to be. And this is the filler, completely destroyed. Confirmation. I'm not just making up these things, guys. This is completely damaged from people. And I will say yes, they have no right and any business to touch these cars. Now, many of you do these things themselves, yourself. So how do you prevent this from happening? Well, first of all, you use the right tools. So this is the hex. It's a number 10 millimeter. But what you do when it's so dusty? You make sure, and I did that already before I even started filming, before I did discover this. You make sure you take your metal brush, steel brush, you clean around, but mainly inside. Inside right there. Because you want that hex be engaged all the way in. If you need to take the hammer and hammer it inside carefully, do that. It's better than not being all the way in. So I just did that. I took a big half drive stuff, nice sharp snap-on 10, and yeah, wish me luck that this will give. I can do the service today, and this is absolutely perfect example of the rule which you guys keep bringing up in the videos. When I do the videos with any of these services, it's exactly when you don't start with the drain plug, drain the whole differential, and then you are unable to open the filler, and you are really in big trouble, right? This is, for some reason, there's relatively bad access, bad for someone, not for me, but for someone purely theoretically bad access to the filler, and that's why they stripped it. And they better started with that filler and not with the drain having all gone, and now how you can feel it, that will be a huge problem. So let's see, are you wishing me a luck? Is the camera running still? Yeah, let's see if it will pop and if it will break loose. Oh yeah, Peter, you are a magician. You made it happen with this pick. That's why you need really expensive tools. That snap-on is very sharp, very precise tool. It's perfectly to the spec, and I was able still open that filler. I can do the service, make the money, and I will replace it for them on the next visit. Unreal. It is what it is, man. Yeah, this one was nice and easy. That was correct torque. Let's see how the oil looks like. Oh yeah, definitely used. It should be nice and clean and clear. This is what I will do there. 75W 90 GL5, the most high quality synthetic. That's what I will be putting inside. I will try to show you Also another reason why it was needed. Yeah? So they really messed up on this. The top filler was missing crush washer. This one has it. It's right here. So this will be replaced. But I want to show you, I hope it's in the focus, another reason why it's done. Look at the shavings. Yeah? So this is all the maintenance. The vehicles needs to be maintained. Yep. There's a magnet on the drain. There's a magnet, and it on purpose collects these microscopic shavings. This is a sign of good health. This doesn't mean there's something wrong with this rear differential. It's the opposite. Such a microscopic shavings without any big ones right here. That means this is perfect. It's in the good condition, and it will last in the Toyota's way almost forever. We just have to do the maintenance. So thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumb up and stay tuned. I have way more coming your way soon. I will see you later, my friend.